on the subject of illegal felling of trees on the Deomali Forest Division. Before I start, I would like to go with a quote in regard to the matter of forests. The silencing of the rainforest is a double deforestation, not only of trees, but a deforestation of the mind, music, and knowledge. Quoted by J. Griffith, a renowned British writer and author. Illegal felling of timber in Deomali Forest Division in Tirap district is going on in a very drastic momentum. Now, as we all know, illegal logging is a global problem with significant negative economic and social impact. In economic terms, illegal logging results in loss of revenue and other benefits in environment terms associated with deforestation, climate change, and loss of biodiversity. From the year 2001 to 2020, Arunachal has lost 222,000 hectares of forest cover, equivalent to 3.5% decrease in tree cover since 2000, and 116 metric ton of CO2 emissions. Arunachal is one of the top 5 regions of the country as far as tree cover loss is concerned from the year 2001 to 2020. Deputy Speaker, sir, I would like to concentrate on the Deomali division, but then along with it, some examples of illegal felling of timber in other parts of the state has also to be brought to focus. Illegal felling and smuggling of care trees, valuable care trees, Acacia catichu, in Lohit district in the year 2020, August 12th, caused a huge loss to the state exchequer. May 2020, the illegal mafia almost stripped the hornbill habitat in the Papumpare Reserve and Tiger Reserve. The RD Students Union called for a halt to the massive illegal felling in the wildlife and the reserve forest regions of that area. Deomali saw a significant number in this illegal felling of timber. From April 8, 2021 to 4th January 2022, this is only a tip of the iceberg, Deputy Speaker, sir. 125 logs equivalent to 82.734 cubic meters was seized. In terms of money, it was 8,18,171. From January 11th, 2022 to to 16 January 2022, 898 logs, equivalent to 506.434 cubic meters, was seized. That, in money terms, was 41,99,154. A total amount of 1,022 logs was seized from the Deomali Forest Division areas, equivalent to 589.168 cubic meters of log. That in terms, monetary terms, amounted to 50 lakhs 17,000. Now an amount of 50 lakhs of timber was seized in that particular time. See the amount of loss that is being borne by the state exchequer in such illegal activities from one particular division. If you take the overall view of the state as a whole, I cannot say how much the amount will tantamount to. So these are matters of serious concern. If we need to have a balanced ecological system and to counter the climate change, that is so important and taking the concern of every right-thinking people in the world. So this is a deep concern for all of our people. Now, these are just the samples of what the illegal activities in the forests are concerned. And this is also taking a very dangerous turn, particularly in the Deomali Forest Division, including my area of Border Reserve Forest. On many occasions, timber smugglers encountered the Assam Police Forest Protection Force. And there were firings on occasions between these two groups, on 3 or 4 occasions. Now this will change into a very dangerous trend, which may make the situation even more critical, leading to problems of Assam Arunachal. Now for a handful of smugglers who are engaged in their own activities for their own selfish motives of illegal felling and timber smuggling, the state of Arunachal and Assam should not come to clash. So the major concern of the department, also of the government of Arunachal, is how to control these illegal activities. Suggestions by the National Green Tribunal in a case related to some illegal activities concerning in some other forest division stated that the first step the state government should initiate is to fill the vacant posts of the forest personnel. And also, secondly, consider taking urgent measures and also depute retired personnel, mostly from the security agencies. These are some initiatives that can be taken by the government. And how to further strengthen the process of checking these illegal activities is, as I have stated, strengthening of the manpower. Secondly, better technologies like GPS-fitted trucks for movement of logs, which I presume the DC Changlong has initiated. It's a very pioneering activity and service, I feel. And also, the main concern and the main reason for any person to undertake illegal activities is where the finished raw products accumulate. And there is the WBIs, the wood-based industries. The wood-based industries, although they may deny the fact that we have not carried out any illegal activities, they are speaking far from the truth. That is hardly the fact. It is because of them, the consumers of the raw materials, that this illegal activities is becoming fruitful. In what way can we check the activities of such WBIs? The department must have serious concern in this matter and take serious initiative to check this. Every 6 months, a thorough checking should be initiated in the mills, the WBIs of those particular areas. And moreover, there are no WBI areas in Tirap district. So where are the raw materials provided to? Either outside the state or some other districts. So illegal activities are taking place in my district. So it's very important that checks must be initiated. Some mills were closed down, but I understand that after some initial report that it had been reopened, and after a lull in the movement for some time, they will again start with full-scale activity. The process goes on, never-ending process of illegalities. Do we like it? Do we want it to continue? And tomorrow they'll say that no, there was no illegal felling. There is no proof. This is the proof. There are pictures of illegal logging. If necessary, I will place it to you. These are the photographs of all the illegal activities that have been taken, all the illegal logs that has been seized. It's a very serious concern. Not only for us, for the survival of our generation, the next generation, for the survival of the state. When everybody is concerned of the ecological imbalance that is being perpetuated. So I feel a serious intention from the government must be there. Moreover, besides these illegal activities, I duly appreciate the steps taken by Honorable Minister of Forests and Environment and Climate Change, that his intention and purpose is in the correct perspective. How one may say so, his love for nature and all that God-gifted semblings that are there in this universe, indicated by his airgun surrender abhiyan, which has been reflected by the Man Ki Baat of our Prime Minister. These are steps, little steps, but we should take one step at a time. So it shows his attitude that yes, the birds and the creatures and the animals are also ours. So we should let it survive. I would also like to reflect here in my argument in zero-hour discussion. Please go one more step further. Along with the airgun surrender ceremony, now please initiate a power chainsaw surrender abhiyan. All the power chainsaws in the state should be surrendered voluntarily. Then the illegal activities, felling of illegal trees, may subside to some extent. And a message will go to the people that we are indeed interested in preserving our heritage. I would call it heritage. The forests are our heritage. So we have to preserve it. And before I conclude, let me quote Mahatma Gandhi's saying, which he reflected on the environment activities, where he says, what we are doing to the forests of the world is but a mirror reflection of what we are doing to ourselves and to one another. It's a very challenging quote, which is very important for the moment, and I feel initiation must be there to control these illegal activities. Thank you, Deputy Speakers.